Hi guys, this time I thought I'd do something a little bit new and actually do a review of an older camera. This is the Leica D-Lux 2. I've had it for a really long time. It's really beaten up, but it's a camera that served me well, so I'm going to give it a good thumbs up for the years of service which it's given me. It doesn't record in high definition. At maximum it records in 848 times 480 and 16:9, which is your modern TV and computer screen sort of aspect ratio. Although you can also change it to an aspect ratio of 4:3, which is a more old TV screen, which is 640 times 480, and you can record in both of those. You can also take pictures in an aspect ratio of 3:2, and you can change all of that with this little button on top of the lens. I quite like aspect ratios. Now you can also change the lens from autofocus to manual focus on the side of the lens. It's very compact and quite easy to use, as you can probably tell. On top you've got a flash, which is quite a powerful flash, and you don't really need it that often with this camera, although it's always nice to have it. I'll explain why in a little bit. You've also got your zoom on the top here, which you can control, and you can take your photographs and start filming with this button here. You need to set to film if you want to use this button though, because otherwise you're just going to take a picture. The camera is fairly easy to use. It's got Mega OIS, so it's a pretty nice and stable image in terms of taking pictures. One of the things I do like about it is that the LCD screen at the back of the camera is well protected, with this little thing that comes down and protects it. And also when it comes out like that, it keeps the sun out of it so that you can see what you're doing with the shadow which is provided, which is a really handy feature. So it's really nice having that. When we turn the camera on, which is this little button here up at the top, it demands on the back that you remove the lens cap and you press the button to the side, which is that one there. And it generally does a really good job of auto-focusing on whatever you really want it to. I'm not really going to include much in terms of a demonstration, but I'm going to go on a little demonstration run with this camera because it is significantly different to the footage which my AF100 is producing in the background. Now, one of the really nice features about this camera, just quickly show you what the zoom looks like with the lens, so you can see the little parts moving, and that's pretty cute, isn't it? It's very compact though, when you shut it down and put it all together. Now, okay, just taking a breather to figure out what to say next. In terms of the lens, the quality is really good. You've got a widest aperture rather of 2.8, which is really good in terms of light, because you can get sort of medium to late evening shots with this camera, and you're not going to get a problem with the ISO limit, which is 80 to 400, which means you're not going to get much noise anyway, so you're going to always get pretty good pictures with this camera, especially if you will keep the setting to aperture, which I love keeping the setting to aperture on this thing because you can get some beautiful looking shots. I'll show you one earlier which was taken of me. Okay, this is me recording myself in 16:9 aspect ratio, and this is me recording myself in 4:3 aspect ratio. In terms of your menu, you've got your white balance, sensitivity, picture size and quality, metering mode, AF assist lamp, AF lock, continued AF, autofocus rather. You can add a digital zoom to add even more to your picture, and you can add coloured effects, adjust it, and all that sort of thing. So it's just a really good camera in terms of the amount of settings which you get, especially for the time when the camera was released. Now, The camera runs with SD cards, which is really handy because you can get them quite cheap on the market. And it runs with standard lithium ion batteries rather, with 3.7 voltage. And it's just a very compact, nice little camera. But anyway, I've kind of enjoyed filming with the camera over the years. Haven't really filmed much and put it into anything, but you know, it's been nice for holiday shots, that sort of thing. Took it over to Holland. It was very nice, and yeah, back in the day I would have definitely recommended this camera. It's superb quality. It's got little output jacks in the side, and yeah, a good camera overall, all round. There's not really any problems with it. Nowadays it's all about the high definition, that sort of thing, but for its time, very good camera. Huge thumbs up.